Hey guys, what's going on? Tonight we'll be making from HelloFresh the spice rub chicken with sweet potato, bell pepper, and Feta Jumble. As always, we're going to go through what came with the package from HelloFresh, then the utensils you need to cook the meal, prep the meal, and actually go through step-by-step cooking instructions. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so first, the chicken. Got two boneless and skinless chicken breasts here, approximately 12 ounces. Then in the HelloFresh box, we have some scallions, approximately 2. One sweet potato. Two peppers. We have some feta cheese. We have the the Southwest blend spice. Last but not least, we have 1 lime. That's everything. So let's go through the utensils you need to prepare the meal. Alright, so to make this meal, you'll need some aluminum foil. You'll need approximately 4 little bowls. You need 1 medium bowl. You'll need a zester for the lime. You'll need a chef's knife. You need a spoon. A baking sheet. You need some olive oil. You need some salt. Some pepper. And of course you'll need a pan to cook on the range. That's everything you'll need. Let's start to prepare the meal. I'm going to wash the vegetables and start cutting and dicing things up. Be right back. Alright, so here we go. First step is we're going to dice the, let me do this over. Alright, first step is to peel and dice the sweet potato into approximate 1/2-inch cubes. Toss it on a baking sheet and with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of salt and pepper. Then you put it in the oven for about 25 minutes, tossing halfway until golden brown. So, let's get to it. I forgot to say you need a peeler, so guess what? You need a peeler. My bad. Sorry about that. You know, they should, all these companies, they should give you a list of things that you need. So I skimmed it before. I missed this piece. I've done it a few times already, but can't be perfect. And this peeler sucks. I think it's the way I'm holding it. I'm going to zoom past this and then I'll come back when I'm done. Alright, so I found the better peeler and here we go. So next we're going to cut this into approximate 1/2-inch pieces. They say cubes. We'll do the best we can. Done the same way as I did, what was it we made a few days ago? These zucchinis. Just cut them in rounds and then, you know, score them. Oops. Alright, get one of the containers. Just basically cut them in 4s, twice, and you get 4s and it's pretty close to a cube. Okay. Alright, we're going to get the baking sheet now. Piece of aluminum foil. China side up. Sweet potato down. We're going to take some salt, pepper. What I like to do is put it in about half, flip it over, and then put another little dash of salt, pepper, and oil on the other side. You can choose to do that or not. They do say flip it over, but not to do that part, but I've done that before. Just do a little oil. Bada bing, bada bang, all good. Put it in the oven, 25 minutes, and we'll check it halfway and do a flip and put salt, pepper, and oil on the other side. So that's up. Next up is to prepare the remaining ingredients. We've got to coarse, seed, and dice the bell peppers into 1-inch cubes. They're like cubes of them. And what else? Thinly slice the scallions, keeping the greens and whites separate. Fair enough. Alright, so let's get the bell pepper. 1, 2. Cut the stem as thin as possible, closest to the base, because we're going to very simply just cut that like this. 2, 3, 4. Therefore, you don't have to deal with the seeds. Pretty ingenious, huh? Yeah, I know. I'm going to cut that part out. What do they call it? Give me a second. Go. Last one. There's a little here. Cut all the white out. White's all out. The rind and the colors go. Now we're going to cut them into cubes, yes? 1-inch cubes. Fair enough. Let's cut them again. Always important to also sharpen your knife before you cut. I did, and apparently it's not sharp enough. One hot tip, if you have a butcher or a meat department at your local grocery store, you can, when you go food shopping, drop off your knife or knives to them, and they will sharpen your knives for you free of charge, usually. I know a couple of places here that might do that tomorrow. So we got pretty close to cubing, you know. It's kind of like a cube. I mean, it's not a straight edge figure to get a perfect cube, but put that down, same as before. There you go. Well, most of the seeds are in here. You got very little in here on the edges. So you just shake them out. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're going all crazy in the sink. Take out the white. One. So there's not much in this one. Yeah. Two. This end off, and so the peppers are done. A cubish like cut piece of peppers. Next is the scallions. I'm going to take two of these. We're going to separate the greens and the whites. Cut the edge off as close as possible. There we go. I'm going to do the whites first. Don't want to thin it cut. No problem. Done. Now we do the greens. Oops, there's some whites in there. I didn't see that. Not bad. I saved them. Go. Look them up. And there we go with the greens. Next up, cooked chicken. Zest the lime into a medium bowl. Didn't tell you how much though. Alright, so go with the zester. This is why this you really need a zester for. Always wash the, seriously guys, if you don't know, very important, even though it's the skin, you should always rinse this, preferably use a vegetable wash on the water before using. Just my suggestion. Smells great. I love lime. Yeah, I like lime better than lemon sometimes. I guess it depends on the dish. Well, the lemon chickens are a good thing. They could have given us a bigger lime, or maybe 2 limes. Don't see much zesting coming out of this one, but we shall see. She told me how much to use. It's a little soft, so it's hard to come out. So make sure you don't get to the white, the rind. Just want the green. This should be enough. It's about a tablespoon. Stir in the South spice blend. Here we go. A large drizzle of olive oil. Good enough. Once mixed, you put some salt and pepper in it. Now we've got 50 on the other side. We have 54 seconds left before we have to take the the potatoes out and flip them, as well as add some more salt and pepper. What else? Speaking of salt and pepper, you gotta put salt and pepper in here. There's your pepper. Salt. Mix it up again. And I always recommend use, you judge me with the salt and pepper. You can always add more later. If you add too much, you can't really take it out. There's your rub. Hopefully that's enough for two chickens. We got 7 seconds for the turning over of the to put the sweet potatoes. Let's go take care of that. Alright, here are the sweet potatoes. We're going to flip them all over. And then we're going to add small salt, pepper, and some more, a little bit of olive oil. So I'm going to try to get them all. They're not that hot, so that makes it easy. Oops, there we go. Trust me, you do this step, I think you'll find the better tasting sweet potatoes. My opinion, you don't have to. This is my extra step, no modification. You don't have to do it. I've made this before, sweet potatoes, and my critics say it's tasty. So, take this over, it's the other way. Trust me, I got some really tough people to please at times. Yep. So this one doesn't want to flip. About all of them. Alright, so we're going to take the pepper, a nice little brush of pepper. Some salt. If we get you get both sides, and some oil. Bing. Done. Goes back in the oven. 12.5 minutes, and these will be ready. Good to go. Next step. Season salt, peppers, and then we gotta spread the spice rub over the chicken breast. Heat a drizzle of oil in a large pan over medium-high heat. Add chicken, 5-6 per side, and then we put the roasted peppers in. There's about 15 minutes left to go. Okay, easy peasy. Let's get. We're actually gonna share the roasted peppers now with the potatoes. Watch, just move it around. Makes no sense to do this and then put it back out and take it out again. It has oil already on it, so we're good with that. I'll pick up some that's on the plate already. Pan, sorry. There we go. Then put this into the oven. 15 minutes. And these will be ready. Okay, now we're going over to chicken. What I recommend is rinse the chicken underwater first, and then we're going to pat them dry a little bit, and put the seasoning, the spice seasoning on there, and then we're going to cook them. So let's get to it. Okay, here's the chicken. Here's the spice rub that we just made a little bit earlier. Put a little bit more oil in because it's got a little thick. A little bit more in there. Spread it around. Get the sides. It should be good. Take it. Pour it on. Since we have to use both sides, we've got to spare some for the other side too. Just rub it in. You don't want it too loose, but you want to have some consistency, and I think we did a good job with that. Rub that in there. You can see the lime pieces and everything. This is going to be a good meal. Turn this over. 1, 2. Go. Beautiful. And go into the pan and start cooking the chicken. Alright, we got the pan all fired up. Put some oil in. We got a medium to high flame. Take the chicken out. Lay it down nice and easy. 5 to 6 minutes approximately each side. We're going to use, our best judgment to see how it's going. So, there we go. Take a look. Doing very nicely, look at that. Let me zoom in. Pretty good. Got 5 minutes left. For the roasted peppers, we have approximately 4 minutes to cook them. Alright, here we go. Let's flip it now. You see they're coming out pretty nicely. As always, we're going to check the temperature after about 5 minutes and make sure everything is all nice and cooked thoroughly. And the peppers and the potatoes will be ready in about 50 seconds. Here we go, almost done. 2 minute left stretch. Looking pretty good. Both sides. Alright, got a minute left. I'm going to get the check temperature. When we get to 180. This one's on 180. Let's get the next one. And that's definitely 180. Okay, so these are ready. 5 seconds left. Now let's prepare the jumbo, and then we're going to cut the chicken. Prepare the plate. Alright, so we're going to prepare the jumbo. We have the lime in a medium bowl. Which I need to roll lime. Okay. And we toss the sweet potatoes, bell peppers, scallion whites, and feta, and squeeze the lime juice with salt and pepper. So let's get these stuff together. Here are the peppers and the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, sorry. Nope. Push this aside. I'm going to take the white scallions. Right, let me just make sure I get it. Get the feta. I'm supposed to make it better? No, I know it's corny. And squeeze the lime juice. There we go. Then we add some salt and pepper. Salt. Spoon. Previously. And we combine. Very simple. Now test it out. You want more salt and pepper? You can always add more salt and pepper. It's perfect the way it is. There we go. Now we're gonna thinly slice the chicken and serve with the sweet potato, bell pepper, and feta jumble. And we're gonna garnish with the greens. So let's prepare that, and we're done. Okay, so we're gonna thinly slice the chicken. So we can plate the dish. Piping hot, so please be careful. Nice and juicy. Oops. There you go. Last step, plate the dish, and we're done. Feta Jumble. Go. Chicken. Have some more jumble. There you go. Bon appetit. This is your spice rub chicken with sweet potato, bell pepper, and feta jumble. I hope everyone enjoys it. Have a good night.